making hits with Lakeith, good grief.
What's down with you, man?
What up?
Man, introduce yourself to the Cutlass world, man.
What up, man? Bill. People know me, never know me by Bill. You know, whatever rate, whatever. But this my 88. You know, some people might say 88, 87. My 87 Cutlass. European front. You know, got the customized paint on it. Shout out to J Money with it.
Yeah. How long you had it?
2 years, bro. 2 years, man.
Oh yeah, it's clean. So like 87 and 88 was like your favorite year, or?
Yeah. I just like that luxury look. You know, that luxury body style, that classic look to it. You know,
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with it, bro. Any occasion, you know, you want to go out, take a night ride, on a Sunday ride, you know, G-ride, whatever, you know, all occasions. You know?
Yeah, man. I see you went with the spokes, man. What made you go with the spokes and Vogues, man?
Again, classic, bro. I just wanted that classic look. I didn't want to do too much.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to, you know, I just wanted to have it to where, you know, it fit all occasions. You know,
Yeah.
different people like the Vogues. You know, I like the spokes, man. You know, classic 22-inch spokes, you know. Shout out to Kingpin for them. Got them to me, no trouble.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? 3 pound, 150 spokes. Got the Vogues on there. That's why I'm getting it, bro. You know?
Oh, so like I see that you got this classic like color, like I used to call it canary yellow. What's you know the name behind this paint, or?
Man, I don't have that question so many times, bro. To be honest with you, bro, I honestly don't know. Shout out to J Money again, bro. He presented some different little colors to me.
Yeah.
This what stuck out. I already had the blue interior. You know, the yellow that stuck out to me. I consider it more of a pretty color.
Yeah.
But you know, most people say canary yellow. You know, some people might say off-white, but I say a pretty color. You know, tomato tomatoes all the time.
Yeah, so like far as with that, did you have what was the original color first of all?
So the original color, bro, I wanted to go with pearl white. I wanted to do a white with a deep pearl.
Right.
Because I wanted that loud interior. Like I'm different, but I like loud shit that stand out. But I had that interior, and you know, I had a couple bumps and bruises on the way. It just ain't work out, man. The paint wasn't what I wanted, you know, but you know. And it led me to this, so I'm thankful for that, man. You know, shout out to J Money, went back to him, told me what asked me what I was looking for. I told him, I said I just wanted something, you know, different.
Yeah.
I said, how different? I said, man, you got free reign for it. You can have it. Came back, bro, gave me some of the samples. I picked out the samples. I was a little worried at first, but I think it was gonna be loud.
Yeah.
Came back, bro. He did his thing on it, bro. Shit, it set it off once I put the shoes on it, man. As you can see. I get compliments on it all day long. I love it, bro, you know?
Yeah, it do catch your eye because like when I seen your partner on Dion had posted it, I was in his DM like, man, let him know I want to interview. Like it stands out, and then it's something you don't see every day. So, man, I'm glad you was able to link up with me to give me this interview, man. You don't mind me getting a walk around?
Oh, man, you feel good with me, man.
And take a look on the inside. He good. He good. Yeah, I just appreciate you letting me get it, man. Like people that like the artists that be watching, they understand it. Like they check out under the hood.
Got a little 350. Nothing major.
Yeah, Vortex, huh?
Yeah. Crown man order, 5400 load.
Oh yeah.
Boat in there.
Yeah, he's coming on up with it, man. I've been hearing a lot of noise about him. Like he been doing his thing. Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't even know he was a motor builder at first until Dion had told me. I was like,
this motor come out of C10, 95 C10.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had a 307 in it. You know, but I asked about the car for my brother, man, and brother had installed the motor in it.
Yeah.
350, replace it with a 350. It runs. That's to do what it needs to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
You need that when you riding like that, man. You need something that's gonna move and then like this the motor I had took out of my car before I started LS swap. So like far as the AC, what setup you went with? Cause I never did get my AC to really run good.
As far as the AC, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I went on eBay, bro. I just typed the model, motor and stuff in.
Yeah.
And I just ordered some stuff. Some stuff I ordered, some stuff I was able to get from O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Reds, my mechanic.
Yeah.
Mr. Reds got me right. Like I say, brand new everything on the compressor, accumulator, all the hoses. I had one hose in particular I had to order from Atlanta. A guy in Atlanta had a used car lot just for Philly. He was able to ship it and get it to me. You know, their return line. Pretty much, but the whole system I had got brand new. All that's brand new. Well, it may not look like it, but all that was brand new.
Yeah.
All the hoses and stuff, bro. You know, you gotta have the AC. Riding the car.
Right.
You know, you can't be in a clean car. You hop on, you got that wet spot on your back.
Yeah. Man, I think what was different from mine, my setup, my compressor was over here. And I think I had one with like a S10 setup. But man, I'm telling you, I never got my AC right. I ended up pulling it out.
It's finicky, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it took me a while. Because at first it was blowing, and then it wouldn't load. Then the compressor kept going out. Then I had to get another compressor, and then I couldn't get the seal right on the back of it.
Right.
And like I say, shout out to my mechanic, Mr. Red. He got me right, bro. He put some new
office tubes, yeah.
Office tubes on there, and bro, it'll blow you out there, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, I had got another alternator for my music.
Yeah.
Got another battery on there. It's a bit messy, but I mean.
Yeah, you getting it together, you know what I'm saying? It's a process. Everybody knows it's a process, man, dealing with these cars, man.
Yeah. So you just got about everybody we are, huh?
Oh, I'm far from it, man. It seems like it because I be dropping a lot, but it's still a lot I gotta catch. Like BR got a lot of stuff, and you don't realize Baton Rouge got a lot of cars till you start recording them. Oh yeah, that water, you need that. They say it's pissing. They say. Hey, you got the southern tag on there. That's main people. I'll be like that southern, old boy got that southern look.
Yeah, bro, that's, somebody gave me that idea, man. That's like, man, you got that southern look. I was like, no, it ain't southern. But you know, I seen it, I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the cover, man. Shout out to Buddy. Oh, DCU.
Yeah. Yeah, so you always been an old school man, or you kind of new to it, or what?
Nah, man, I come from a family like to build race cars and stuff like that. My uncle, you know, my grandfather, you know, I come from a long line of them. You know, and they always had that American muscle around Chevelles, you know, Mustangs, stuff like that, bro. And I just took a really liking to cars, you know, as a little kid. And my auntie had, funny story, my auntie had a Caprice, bro. I never get it was burgundy. All burgundy inside, leather material, burgundy on the outside, spokes on it, bro. She had that pressure in the trunk. I used to love to ride in the car with her, man. You know, that just, as a kid growing up, bro, you know, used to play bingo, seeing these kind of cars. I always said I was gonna give me one. Right. You know, I just, fell into it, bro, you know.
Yeah, since you say that, I'll be trying to get more women on the channel. And you know, I done seen a couple women that got cars. I've been reaching out. I ain't even really saying no names right now, but you know what I'm saying, I've been reaching out trying to make it happen to get an audience a little, cause they like to see women in it too. Yeah. But to go back to like how you say your auntie back in the day had one. I remember when I was growing up, they had a woman in our neighborhood had a Veal, the Veal with all gold dating. They were probably some 18s or something back then, but like women been coming through. But now I'm starting to see it come back around. Like when people say everything started to repeat itself, and the car game it do that too. So
it do, bro. Like you see a lot of these caprices and stuff now popping out, bro. Like when I was younger, bro, it was a lot of Cadillacs. You know, a lot of Cadillacs and these year model cars. You know, some 80s and you know them 70s models. But it's coming back around, bro. You know.
Yeah, it's a G-body world now, man. It's like everybody, you need a G-body. Fox Chevy doing their thing, but I don't think G-bodies really had they stamp in the game long enough, like how Fox Chevys and all that, and them blacks and all that people. But G-bodies doing their thing. It's the time for it, though, man.
Yeah, it is. They popping out right now, man. Especially in Veal, man. You know, you see them, man, where you go. Different schemes, you know, different colors. Everybody got their own touch to it.
Right.
But they popping right now. That's what's selling right now.
Yeah, and you say this your first cut? This first old school or first cut?
First old school.
Yeah. So how you liking the game? I know people showing love. Like it's a different culture. Like your reaction on how people been treating you for you coming in the game. You know.
Man, I ain't had nothing but love, bro. Since I got in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my, like I said, my people, Snug. You know, he showed me the way. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I feel like, oh man, I ain't gonna better get this done. You know, man, I ain't gonna find this part. He's like, man, it's all a part of the game, bro. Yeah. You know, you gonna find it. Some stuff you gonna want to get frustrated with. You gonna want to sell it, but at the end of the day, when you see that finished product, that's what you gonna be like, man, I got this motherfucker, bro. I got it done.
That's why you gotta respect when somebody build a car, man. You don't know what people go through to get the parts and all that. I always preach that. Like I don't never down talk nobody's car. I don't care if it is an ugly car, it's half put together, but at the end of the day, you don't know what they went through to get to that point.
Yeah, man, you don't know people's time and money been invested in it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they see. That's what they like.
Yeah, and that's their vision on what it is, so you just gotta respect it as that. Like if you ain't got nothing positive to say toward a car, keep it to yourself, you know what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised though, bro. A lot of dudes, I ain't gonna even just say dudes, I'm just say people in general, might say something about somebody's car, and then later on you'd be surprised they might have took something from that car that they like. You know what I'm saying?
And put it and added it on, you know, but people, you ain't gonna better please everybody, man.
No, man.
You ain't gonna better please everybody. So like for you ever been in a car game? Do you like what was your favorite, like new school or?
I'm gonna tell you right now, like I got two. So I got this project I don't completed, well I almost completed. Was 88, 87 model, the European front. I always wanted one of them as a Leopard. Now the next one that I want that 72, 60, some 69 and 72.
Yeah. Drop a hard top.
I mean, I'll take the hard top right now. I mean, I drop popping right now, you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter to me, but I'll take the hard top, bro, you know what I'm saying? That might be an interview you can get in the near future, but man, I mean, that's my next project I'm looking forward to getting into, man. You know, to me, it's just like I say, it got that classic appeal to it, bro. I love that classic look, you know.
Yeah, Dion made me a believer out the hard top. See, I always overlook the hard top.
Man, you get your nice top on it, bro, with a nice paint, bro. It looks just as good as a drop top, bro. Yeah. Like, to me, it's to each his own, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing like having that drop. You can put the top back on a nice day, have that wind blowing you down, you know what I'm saying? But everybody like different stuff. But you just can't go wrong with your preference, man. You know, me, I love that 69. 70, 71, 72 model. Right. And this particular year, you know, I just love it, bro.
Yeah, this is my favorite year. I just hate they didn't do drops, but I see people dropping them, not cutting them, but I'm not a strong believer in that. I like to watch it. I ain't nothing bad about it, but I couldn't do it. I like the T-tops though, like the T-top, the closer you get to like a drop. Yeah, but like Mr. Get In There, like my boy Mr. Get In There say, they rust buckets, boy. He be preaching about that, boy. Them T-tops, all them panels and stuff, man. If they ain't garage kept, you you gotta find you a good one.
I always heard that, bro. Like, man, don't get a T-top elite, man, and this and that. But man, you take care of your stuff, bro. It take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
And then when you going to buy one, you gotta make sure ain't nobody covering up a lot of stuff too. Trying to sell you that.
See, with me, bro. See, by me just getting in the game, it's a lot I don't know. But you know, like when I got this car, bro, it was so much that needed to be done to it.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be mine. I'm gonna better say I built it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, man, if you willing to put the time and the money in it, bro, I wouldn't really say it's a bad, depending on the deal.
Yeah.
If you got the time and money to put in it, bro, to fix everything, cranky brain, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes the stuff you have to do kind of blur your vision for the car, because sometimes, see, I know cars now, so I can look at a car that's in the bushes, got bushes all around it, like, oh yeah, I can bring that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But if you new to the car game, you see something like that, you be like, oh, you want me to pay $4,000-$5,000 for that, $3,000 for that? No, I can't do that. But now, with the vision of, see, once you do your old school, your first old school, you get hip to it. Yeah. And you know the route to go. You know what I'm saying? So you really got the blueprint. Once you just got to go through it first. So your first build gonna always be your hard build.
Yeah, right. That always be the first hardest one, because you don't know who to go to, who to deal with, who gonna give you good work. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you the best value for your dollar or whatever, man. You know. But to me, I learned a lot, because you know, I was like, man, first person I can go to that's gonna get this done, I'm gonna go to it. But it ain't always about me, it's about the quality of the work. Right. You know what I'm saying, man? A person's work speaks for themselves. You can't always go to the first person that's gonna say, oh man, I can do that. Check the work out, man. See what he spitting out, see what he putting out. You know what I'm saying? That way you ain't repeatedly making mistakes doing something over and over. Because I can tell you what, in the car game, bro, it's gonna always be something that you're gonna have to go through over twice. You know?
Yeah, see, that's why you got to know what you got going on. Because, see, a lot of people want to sell cars, want you to pay for the mistake they done. You know what I'm saying? Just say you have $30,000 in a car, but when you finally got it right, you only spend $20,000 or $15,000 in it as far as doing it the right way. But, like, you done went to 3 motors because somebody done bullshit you with a motor. You done got it painted 4 or 5 times because you done got it. Some people expect you to pay for every time I painted this car, but like, I'm not gonna give you for your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Some people be like, man, I got 30 grand in this car, but that's full of mistakes. Like, when it's your first build, you have a lot of mistakes. Right. And then you learn. See, like, in my eyes, if I sell my car, just say if I'm tired of it, I want to get out of the game. In my mind, give me $15,000. So I go and buy my business. Even though I got more, but a lot of that is mistakes. I done went through different motors and stuff. You wouldn't try to recoup at least some of that? I'm not saying not all of it. You got 25 in the car. Yeah. And you say, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it for 18. But you wouldn't try to get a little closer to that 25? No, not really, because you didn't enjoy it. See, me, I feel like if I enjoyed it, I put my stamp on the game with it, I could, like, that's if I really need to get rid of it. But if I don't want to sell my car. But if I do sell it, I'm not gonna bust nobody's head for $25,000 and this and that. Even though if I got, just say I got $25,000 in it, man, you bring me 15, 16, something like that, because I enjoyed it. I done put my stamp in. When you spend, would you spend $25,000 on something every time you go up the road? Oh, there goes J car. There goes J car. It ain't really yours. You know what I'm saying? You spend that money on it. Yeah, but I look at it like this. All right, so you pay the plate. So you know, you can either go 2 ways. You can spend that money. Somebody might already build a car, and you can just get in and hop and ride, or you can pay a little cheaper price, but you're gonna have to build that mug. Right. Like you say, you already don't put your stamp on it. It's yours. You know, they can get a little aggravating sometimes. Somebody might say, oh, you bought that car from such and such. Well, at the end of the day, man, it's yeah, man. Where you from, though? What part of Baton Rouge you from? I'm from Zion City, bro. Born and raised, man. Grew up. Close to the central when I was like in middle school. Right. Yeah, I'm from Zion City, man. Oh, yeah, man. Everybody doing their thing. Like, how you feel about like the cars around Baton Rouge? I know back in the day, people just slap paint rims and ready to go. Like, as far as like people really building cars now, I look at how you feel about the car scene in Baton Rouge now. I mean, as a kid, you know, growing up around that bigger city time period, man, you know, you had all that loud, like you say, those SpongeBob cars and the Caprices and but you know,
it always, Baton Rouge, to me, I always had the raw shit. You know, the shit that make you be like, man, when I get old, I'm gonna go get that.
Right.
You know, the big rims. I remember people used to drive them, the Camaros with the IROCs on them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make you want to get up, get you some bread, and go get you more when you get older.
Right.
But if you all been having some nice stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Florida do their thing with the donks and stuff like that. But I feel like as far as the Cutlasses, the G-bodies and everything right now, man, if you all put their stamp on, they don't put their stamp on. They've been circulating the VR for a while now. It just started to really talk back again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the average Baton Rouge person, you tell them about any other old school, man, I want to cut this, man. I want to cut this. And that's what made me put I just started seeing so many cuts, because I grew up watching Cutlass and stuff. I said, man, I want something just for the Cutlass. That's why my Instagram, I only post Cutlass. But as far as like with the YouTube, that's why I say introduce yourself to the Cutlass world no matter what you have, because I'm speaking on the behalf of the people that's riding Cutlass. You know what I'm saying? Turn them on to other cars and stuff they ain't know about. So that's the whole movement. Me putting Baton Rouge on the map. I want to be the person that put us on the map for us when it comes to other YouTubers and stuff. Be like, oh yeah, you're from Baton Rouge or whatever. So I be trying to put on that sense, like. And then like, you know what I'm saying? They got Baton Rouge got so much creativity, bro. Like where everything would come from. Like just you see more rappers coming out of VR. You know what I'm saying? There's just a whole bunch of creativity coming out of VR. But you know, I look at it like a car is an extension of yourself. So that's your personality you put into it. You know what I'm saying? Like it take a lot. People don't know it take a lot to come up with an idea that you think gonna look nice and then form that into a car. And be different. Yeah, you know? And be different at the same time. So it's really a skill. Like I was telling Snood, when we was in our little interview or whatever, I told you, man, fixing up a car is like dressing. Like if you can't dress as a person and put nothing together, no clothes together, what make you think you can put a car together? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, just like you dress, you know what I'm saying? But so when you put a certain shirt on, you want to coordinate with certain stuff, a car is the same way. So like, that's how you gotta treat it, man. Yeah, bro. You know, it's, like I say, man, like again, it's an extension of yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you'd be surprised, bro, like doing homecoming and stuff, but you see the cars that come out, you just be like, damn, they be clean. Right, where that car been? Where that came from? Where that come from? You know what I'm saying? I get like I said, I get a lot of honks and shit when I be in traffic. Like I said, a lot of the older people love this, maybe because they consider it the Southern car or whatever, but you know, I appreciate, you know, the love I get off of it. You know, I ain't do it for attention. I did it because I wanted me a good, clean, old school to go ride in on a Sunday or a pretty day, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the love I get out of it, you know. And I sure appreciate you having me, man. I appreciate you, bro. Man, I appreciate you. I feel good, man. Shout your Instagram out, man. Let people know how they can be in tune with this car, any upgrades and stuff, any information about it, your Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Yeah, y'all can follow me at I'm Ink Crazy. I'm _Ink Crazy. Like I said, man, all the body work, all the painting stuff. J Money, shout out J Money, looked out for me, man. Fix the cane, you know, got me right. Shout out to Man Mark on the interior, you know what I'm saying? Dan the Cutty Man on a bunch of parts and stuff I got for it. Dan the Cutty Man, you know what I'm saying? Man Marvin with the motor. You know, yeah, I want to give a shout out to Deion Simon for linking us up. Man, I jumped in his DM as soon as I seen that post your car. I had jumped up on it. And I was like, he's like, shit, my people here love to do it. So we had linked from there. Shout out to Deion, bro. I've been doing it my whole life, man. That's like my brother, man. Shout out to him. Man, I sure appreciate that, man. For everybody who watching, man, subscribe, like, share, comment, man. Oh yeah, and it's a new thing on YouTube, man. It's called Super Thanks. For everybody, you want to see more, you want to invest in me, as far as with my YouTube, the build or whatever, man, you could leave comments with donating tips or whatever, man, to motivate me to keep going on and on. It's right under the video, like, right where you like, subscribe, comment, and all that. You'll see it. It'll have a heart and it'll say thanks. It's called Super Thanks, man. If you want to show any love, man, you can donate anything. That'll build a channel up. And tell me what you see. You can leave a special comment on it. But man, yeah, Cutlass for us, and we out.